Hey everyone, welcome to this year's Halloween video. I know I've only done, this one, but I've been super busy with moving house. But I thought I would show you my quick and easy look that I did for work this year for Halloween. So let's get started. I'm gonna start by putting my hair in two pigtails on the top of my head. As you can see, I've just patterned it down the middle and put it in two pigtails. Just make sure, look straight into a mirror and just check that they're quite balanced, quite equal. And then I'm gonna just put some light back combing in them just to make them look a bit chunkier, and it gives the hair something to grip to when the bobble's in so that it stays in place. And it is super quick and easy. I did this in about 5 minutes and it stays all day pretty much. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to put anything in your hair. I mean, you can put some colour on the hair, temporary hairsprays and things like that for colour, but I just did mine like this and then secured it with a little bit of hairspray to get rid of all the little fluffy bits, and that was it. My hair was complete. And then I'm going to start by priming my eyelids. I used just the Collection Lasting Perfection, which is the concealer I'm going to use. And then I'm using my Soph palette and using just some of the transition colours that are in the palette just to create a little shadow on my lid and up towards my brow bone. Nothing too heavy. The main focus is going to be the cat-like look. And I'm keeping this look all matte on the eyes because I want it to look quite natural. I don't want this to sort of overpower any of the rest of the look, so I'm just putting a medium warm tone brown on the lids. And then I'm going to do a simple but small cat wing just to extend the eyes slightly, just to add to that feline look. And later on we are going to extend that, but for now I'm just doing a standard wing. And then I'm using my Revolution Conceal and Define foundation in 3.5, and then I'm using my Maybelline Superstay in True Ivory. I was going to say True Natural, True Ivory. And then I'm just going to bounce that in with my Real Technique sponge to give a nice even base and quite a high coverage as well. And then, as I said, for concealer, I'm using my Collection Lasting Perfection in Extra Fair, which is one of my go-tos. I do love this foundation. It's so good, very rarely creases on me, and the colour is really nice and brightening as well. And then to set the face, I'm going to use the Lottie London Translucent Loose Powder under my eyes. And then I'm just going to use the Revolution Matte Base Pressed Powder all over the rest of my face. And then I'm going to go in with my Flormar Bronzing Powder and just contour and bronze where I normally would, around the cheekbones and around my forehead and hairline, just to add some warmth onto the face. And then to really clean up those lines, I'm going to use the loose powder that I used under my eyes, the Lottie London one, and just carve out under the bronzer. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of a shimmery bronzer, nothing too heavy, just to give my face a little bit of luminosity, a little bit of brightness. And then for blush, I'm using just a peach toned. This was the MUA one that first one I picked up. And then I'm using my Soph highlighting palette by Revolution, and I'm using the champagne baked one as well as the white gold, just to add that glow to my cheeks. And now we're going to start to turn this into an actual Halloween look. So I'm using a micro pencil, and I'm just shaping out the line that I want on my nose. I find it easier to do this because you can be quite light and then go a bit heavier. And then I'm going to use a black liquid liner, the same one that I used on my eyes, just to fill in that line and down towards the bottom of my nose. And to connect that to my lips, I'm just going to use the same micro pencil and bring that down towards the top lip, and then fill that in with a black eyeliner. I swear, Halloween, everything just goes to pot. Too much chocolate. And then for lips, I'm going to use my MAC Cork Lip Liner, when I can find it. My MAC Cork Lip Liner, which is one of the darker browns that I have to outline my lips. And then, like I say, to turn this into a feline look, we are going to extend that liquid liner into the corner of the eye and then along the first third of the lower lash line. And then I'm going to go with the smoky brown that I used on the lid and just buff that along the lower lash line as well, just to blend everything together. And as you can see, it just gives the eyes a longer, elongated oval look. And then I'm going to line my waterline with my NYX dark brown eyeliner. And I actually didn't put mascara on for this. I let the eyeliner and the eyeshadow do all of the talking for the eyes. And then I'm using my MAC Jamie Genevieve lipstick just to add a little bit of brightness to the centre of my lips. And then I'm just going to use the same liquid liner and just put a couple of little dots where my whiskers would be on my cheeks. And then I'm just going to buff a little bit more bronzer in, just to balance me out a little more. And this was the final quick look. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below what you're doing for Halloween this year, and I will see you all in my next video.